Hello, one and all. Welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, I'm here to talk about UFC Fight Night's middleweight bout that happened between Kelvin Gastelum and Daniel Rodriguez. But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification to get all of this that is new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. Kelvin Gastelum has always been a respectable opponent in that middleweight division, despite of the few blemishes here and there on his record in the past, let's say 3 years or so. I say that because if you never watched the fight between Kelvin Gastelum and Israel Adesanya, then you truly missed out on one of the greatest fights of the past decade. This fight had everything. For me personally, when I recall in recent memory, the fight between Kelvin Gastelum and Israel Adesanya has to be one of the best fights of the previous decade. It was a back and forth war. And in my personal opinion, I think, aside from Alex Pereira and Yuri Prochazka fights, obviously Strickland too, but Strickland didn't beat down Adesanya like Kelvin Gastelum was able to do. This fight was a war, to say the least. I do understand that Izzy ended up on top, but the way that Kelvin Gastelum dropped or almost dropped multiple times Izzy in the fight between the two was just memorable, to say the least. Once again, I really think that the fight between Kelvin Gastelum and Israel Adesanya was one of the fights of the decade in the previous decade. I understand that the record has not been the best for Kelvin Gastelum after the Izzy fights, and even prior, to be honest with you, Kelvin Gastelum never really was close to a title shot, let's say within the past 4 years or so, but he's still a respectable opponent, a guy that's going to go in there and give you a very, very hard time. It's not going to be easy beating a Kelvin Gastelum. Last night was a fantastic performance for Kelvin Gastelum against a Daniel Rodriguez, another respectable opponent. I do understand that there was weight issues for Kelvin Gastelum, but this fight was a make-or-break fight for Kelvin Gastelum. He absolutely had to win this fight, allegedly, in order for him to maintain his UFC fighter status. I believe after this fight that there will be another chance, or couple more chances for Kelvin Gastelum to fight in the octagon again. If I'm not mistaken, there was no talks of contract renegotiation if he was to lose the fight against Rodriguez. But I'm just happy to see Kelvin Gastelum get a win, a respectable win. I mean, this was a close fight aside from the takedowns. In all honesty, I believe the numbers reflect that. But I'm very interested in seeing what happens for Kelvin Gastelum heading into the future. Can we truly see Kelvin Gastelum against top contenders in that middleweight division? And can we see him give those top contenders a difficult time? And can Kelvin Gastelum truly climb himself to the top of that division, a division that's championed by Rodriguez, and has Izzy, Strickland, Whitaker, who throws himself back into the mix in fantastic fashion, to be honest. Couldn't have done it any better, especially with the win. The same card, the Saudi Arabia fight card. So a division that's so deep, and you know, for Kelvin to throw himself in that mess is going to be a difficult task. But I'm very interested in seeing what happened for Gastelum next. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments and like, subscribe for more.